I just watched 2 horror movies, so here are my reviews and ratings. Before I get into it, make sure you tap that follow button for all things horror. First, I watched I Will Never Leave You Alone, and this is a recently released horror film. It's about a man who gets released from prison, but in order to stay out of prison, he must stay in this house for a period of 6 days. This house is extremely haunted, so who knows if he's even going to make it out of this house alive. This movie touches on grief as well as postpartum depression. This film most certainly is not a masterpiece, but I will say there is one scene in here that was extremely disturbing, and it does involve a baby, and I won't say anything more than that. In fact, I wish the people that told me about this movie would have warned me. My rating for this film is a 6 out of 10. It's pretty forgettable, but it's a decent watch. Next, I watched George A. Romero's Night of the Living Dead, the original. I never have seen this film before, I know, but I've been wanting to, and holy shit, I'm so glad I did. This made my top 5 zombie movies of all time. In fact, I just bought the 4K because I love it that much. It's about the struggle for survival with people in a trapped farmhouse against these flesh-eating zombies. The black and white just makes it so much more effective. And honestly, this one actually did give me the creeps. And I threw this on because Stephen King said this was his scariest film. And I can definitely see why. My rating for Night of the Living Dead is a 9 out of 10. Nah, I'll give it a 10. I loved it. Let me know in the comments if you guys have seen either of these movies and your rating. And it may be November 1st, so technically spooky season is over for the rest of the world, but for you and I and this channel, it is not. Spooky stuff, 365 days, year round.